Welcome to Cape Cod. In today's show, we're in Sandwich, Massachusetts, and we're going to visit the Heritage Museums and Gardens. I know this will be a great show. Stay with us. When one finally arrives on Cape Cod, you ride along the Mid-Cape Highway to Sandwich. It's here that the Heritage Museums and Gardens are located. I'm here for the Rhododendron Festival.
This is Flume Fountain. It's one of the real draws here at Heritage Museums and Gardens. People love to come up here and look at all the beautiful flowers that are surrounding and within, the aquatic plants within Flume Fountain. It's a place that people like to sit, meditate, eat their lunch, play with the children. It's also a perfect place for a wedding, and we also have weddings here as well.
Any frogs in here?
Little frogs, turtles, pollywogs, a duck was swimming in here the other day, birds.
Hi, I'm Dave Welsh of the Let's Visit show. We're in Sandwich, Massachusetts on Cape Cod right now, and I have with me Les Lutz, who's a horticulturist. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Great to be here.
This is a June 2nd. It's kind of an important time here at the gardens and the museum.
It is.
And I came down to see the rhododendron. Is that a good idea?
You picked the right time.
I did?
Yes.
Okay. I looked up rhododendron, and it comes from two Greek words, rhodon and daton, which means rose bush or rose tree. Okay, which makes sense, right?
It does.
I also found out that there were over 1,000 species.
There are.
Unbelievable. Azaleas being one?
Azaleas are a species.
Kind of a subspecies of it?
And there are a whole group of azaleas as well, so it's not just one species.
Okay. Tell me what, you love rhododendrons, right?
I do.
You do?
Yeah, I should. It's my job.
Okay. Well, I have in my home up in Ipswich, I have like 4 or 5 huge ones that I planted years and years ago, and they are right now so vibrant. It's amazing. Why do people come here to see these things?
Well, for one thing, we have close to 100 acres of them. Charles Dexter lived here from 1921 through 1943, and he collected plants from all over the world, and he hybridized them. And
What is that?
He made crosses.
Oh, cross
species from one species to another,
Yeah.
and one variety to another. And he did that over his 20 plus years of living on this piece of property. And we have the results of what he did. There are literally hundreds of thousands.
What could be more beautiful than a cloudless day, 1st of June? It's one of the 2 or 3 days we have on
So far, right.
in New England that's really beautiful. This is gorgeous.
It is.
Right. What's your favorite color?
Oh gosh, I would probably, as a rhododendrons, I would say probably apricot color.
You have those here?
We do.
Okay, I'll have to check on that a little bit
Quite a
later.
few. I mean, they're not as common as the peaches and the pinks and that sort of thing, but there are a couple of really nice apricot, and they're one of my favorites.
Okay. Well, I'm going to take a trip around and look at all the rhododendrons, and I thank you for your care of this.
You're very welcome. Thanks
Nice
for
to meet
coming.
you, sir.
Nice to meet you.
Our Bulb River.
Strangely enough, in the Victorian language of flowers, the rhododendron symbolizes danger and to beware. It is the national flower of Nepal, where the flower is considered edible and enjoyed for its sour taste. It is also the state flower of Washington and West Virginia. Some species of rhododendron are poisonous to grazing animals because of a toxin called gray onotoxin in their pollen and nectar. People have been known to become ill from eating honey made by bees feeding on rhododendron and azalea flowers. Rhododendrons are often valued in landscaping for their structure, size, flowers, and the fact that many of them are evergreen. How long are the rhododendrons out? They come out in the middle of May, do they?
Yes, towards the middle, late May and early June, and then we look forward to the hydrangeas.
So one follows the other.
Correct. One likes it a little cooler, and then one likes it a little warmer.
Here are some shots I took with my still camera of the wonderful rhododendrons at Heritage Gardens.
Is a 2-acre outdoor discovery garden, specifically designed for families in mind, for families to play together. It has a gigantic tree house, and when you go into the 2-acre bowl, you'll see an awful lot of activity areas with musical instruments children can play, creative projects they can do, places they can run around and exercise. And it's just a wonderful place for families to be with one another and appreciate one another.
That is some treehouse.
Pretty cool.
That's got to be how many floors? Two? Two main floors?
Well, I think it's
3?
built up. I'm not sure that.
Yeah, we'll get down there and take a look.
You made it. That should be yours to make. What I love is seeing the families playing together. All right, put it through. Wow, that's beautiful. Where's your daddy? I know.
How many hours a day do you drive this thing?
Well, there's 4 of us that share the responsibility, and we usually go from 9 to 5.
And you never go anywhere. Where you begin is where you end, right?
Where you begin is where you end, but it's all perfection along the way.
Top speed?
Top speed, about 7 or 8 miles an hour.
Oh, I can't handle that.
Yeah.
Okay, that's great. Thank you.
And if nobody's looking, 25 miles an hour.
Uh-huh.
Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
Great day.
For installation of garden gate at
There it is.
I actually like to see you doing something now. That's, yeah, there you go.
Here we are. So, this is all aluminum.
Is it
For
welded?
years I've been working in wood.
Is it welded on?
Yeah.
I thought aluminum was difficult to weld.
You know, that's what they say, but you
You
know,
managed to
I've
do
been, I've been paying a lot of money to have it welded together. I just got my own welder, and I'm
It
doing
works.
a lot of work. It's great. It's
And
like
did
a
you
hot
make
glue
this
gun.
one also?
Yeah. So the theme behind this, you asked what it is, the trellis. The first one I did was for Children's Hospital in Boston. And I made it out of old lilac wood and so on, twisted dead wood. So I made a rustic construction, kind of like an Adirondack sort of fence kind of thing. And made all of the animals and the foliage and so on. And after I realized what it was about is that it's sort of like new growth coming back to dead wood. So this is an abandoned, you know, dead kind of an old thing. And then all of a sudden it sprouts a few new buds and leaves, and things
Takes
start
off.
to grow on it, and it attracts other animals, becomes a microcosm of all kinds of life.